I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Who are you?
Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another review. There's another paid request, this time from Chris. Thank you so much for that. For those interested in requesting pretty much any type of videos or commentaries, reviews, topics, reactions, whatever, feel free to send them either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. And this is for something called Blastum from 1992, which I had never heard of. And it's very, very hard to find. Thankfully, Chris, thank you so much for helping me out on that and for the request. And this is pretty much sort of a slice of life on a, in my opinion, scumbag celebrity photo paparazzi. Mainly this guy named Victor Malafronte. Let me put it this way. This guy reminds me of Jake Gyllenhaal's character in Nightcrawler. If you don't know what Nightcrawler is, it's a pretty damn decent flick from 2014. Jake Gyllenhaal is this photographer that just doesn't care about anybody else but himself. I mean, this is the real Nightcrawler. Just look up the trailer or look up the movie. This is... It's like he based on this guy without knowing it. I mean, this guy, I swear, seems this close to going too far like Gyllenhaal did in that movie. And it's not really interesting in the fact it doesn't really give much deep insight into paparazzi and why they do what they do. It's more, here's this time period in the early 90s, and it follows mainly this guy, but it talks to others, to other people, and shows a lot of their pictures. While Victor's going from A to B to C, trying to get photos, getting pissed. Mainly the two people he's trying to follow is JFK Jr. and Michael J. Fox. First with him and his wife, then with their baby. And this is a very infuriating... So I wouldn't call it a bad movie. It's just the subject matter. These are very infuriating pieces of fucking trash. If there's something that will make you hate paparazzi even more, it's this fucking thing. Because, like, the way this guy acts, man, so stupid of them, they should have posed, fuck these guys. And about how the picture of a celebrity equals currency. And you see a lot of people, it's definitely a movie that has a lot of cameos, not intentional, but whether it be Jack Nicholson, Michael Douglas, Madonna, Christopher Walken, Robert De Niro. And just the way these people act, I have no sympathy for someone who makes 20 or 30 million a year. And, you know, they're pushing each other out of the way. I want a clean shot without others' hands or shoulders in the way. And it started with a lot of photographers explaining what they do, but they don't really go in depth, again, as to why they do what they do. There's one time where someone tries to ask this Victor guy a serious question. Aren't you kind of invading the guy's life? Well, okay, I'm slightly invading the guy's life. You don't think that's a bit wrong? And the guy stands there and goes, um, uh, well, I don't even think of questions like that. I just do it. You know what? You're right. I do talk shit. But you know what I don't do? I don't fucking stalk and fucking hound and fucking go over and try to be in their face and poke and prod them. Yeah, they get paid money to do a movie, and maybe they do a couple photos at an event. They're not... That doesn't give a right to fucking follow and stalk them and take pictures of them when they're just trying to eat dinner and shit. That's going too far. And also, I don't know why people buy the magazines. Wow, here's this celebrity. They're eating a banana. Wow, this celebrity went to the gym. So fucking what? I'm like, oh, what movie are they doing? What role are they playing? What director are they going to work with? Oh my god, they took a fucking crap. You mean like everybody else? And like I said, the movie gets a bit redundant. It's like an hour and 40 some minutes. It could shave off 20, 30 minutes easily. It just got redundant. Going to an event, trying to get pictures. He's trying to get a Michael J. Fox picture, especially with his wife. He can't do it. He's getting more and more frustrated. By the end of the film, he finally gets a picture of him, his wife, and the baby. And gets like $6,000 for it or something, give or take. There's a Madonna segment. And people talk about Madonna. Oh, she's a nasty person. You stand more of a chance to get respect from her if you tell her to fuck off than if you try to be nice to her. Or they interview this older paparazzi guy about how this, I forget her name, but back in the day she almost tried to hit him with a bow and arrow. That's like one of the better, more interesting parts of this documentary. You talk to a guy who works with Us Magazine, and those guys, they go to public events. While people like Victor, they want the crazy pictures and the off-the-cuff pictures and the pictures no one else has. Because if everybody has it, it's kind of like autographs. If you have a person that always signs autographs, that currency goes down low and low because it's everywhere. It becomes almost redundant. But if it's a rare one and they never sign, then that's going to be higher currency. And just the way this guy acts, this Victor Malafronte, the way he talks, the way he perceives things, they wonder why we crash their events because they don't give us any fucking pictures. And what the fuck, De Niro standing there with his PR guy. Get the fuck out of the way, PR guy. Oh, I got this picture, De Niro, Bill Murray. Murray looks like Night of the Living Dead. Hey, we take the pics, we don't make up the story. So, like, they'll take a picture of Jack Nicholson from an event, and then it kind of fades away, and you realize that picture was taken, but someone took it and used it for some tabloid Jack Nicholson in gay affair with Marlon Brando. Extra, extra for the tabloids. They just take the pictures while people do whatever they want with them. Or just being pissed at Michael J. Fox. Why wouldn't that fucking asshole give us a photo? Just it's not his fucking job to do it. It's not his fucking job to give you a fucking photo. If he's doing a fucking event, you take all the fucking photos you want. Go get another fucking job then. Oh, his fucking head was turned the other way. How about he shine his fucking ass in your face and sit on it until you don't move anymore? fucking fucktard. God. And then you have this one weird guy who he's overweight. He's got these big, thick... He looks like... If you ever seen Better Off Dead... Better Off Dead, there was the girl that likes John Cusack, but then this family's trying to get this girl to hook up with this other guy who's got these big glasses, and he's overweight, and he's frumpy looking. That's what this guy looks like. Almost a spitting image. And he's talking about Madonna and being a fan of Madonna, and then apparently he followed her, and he's reading off this statement I guess he himself made about Madonna got pissed at him. It's like, you're not the real Madonna. The real Madonna is nice and sweet. Where's the nice and sweet Madonna? And she's like, you know, you fat shit, you should see a psychiatrist. I'm like, she's right. You're a fat shit, and you need a fucking psychiatrist with the way you act and behave and stalk. You're ready to scalp her and put her on a fucking mannequin's head and maybe fuck the mannequin in the mirror with the UV lights on while Stranger in Paradise is playing on the fucking radio. Or walk like an Egyptian, just after I fuck you don't be walking like an Egyptian, scrunched over. I don't fucking know. So that guy was a fucking weirdo, and Victor Malafronte is a fucking dick, with a capital dick. And like I said, it got redundant. It's like an hour and 40. It didn't need to be that fucking long. This could be an hour long. And it would still feel a bit lengthy. And again, it doesn't go really in depth as to why and the frame of mind. It's mainly, here's an event, taking pictures, here's an event. Once in a while, you talk to one person where they take pictures. One person, story. They kind of like the little stories that they've had. Like one guy tells a story about he became the final guy to take a picture of Greta Garbo. And again, it makes you hate paparazzi even more. And like I said, if there's a piece of evidence to show how pieces of fucking trash they are, this will do it. It's called Blast 'Em, 1992. I think there's maybe a segment on YouTube. I think it's the Madonna segment I was talking about with the fat fuck. Yeah, if you're watching, you are a fat fuck. Because you're a fucking freak, and you should see a psychiatrist and a psychologist, and maybe even a fucking bullet. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you need a visit from Mr. Bullet. Perhaps. That's fucking mean. I don't give a shit at this point. These people are fucking pieces of trash. I'm not even a guy that kisses celebrities' ass. I don't kiss a lot of celebrity ass. But this is even going too far. You want to stalk Michael J. Fox and take a picture with him and his baby? Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. And then let the horse bend you over and fuck you with his horse cock. Victor Malafronte. Get butt fucked to oblivion. Especially with all these people in the fucking documentary. What? It's hard to even say documentary because usually they have some kind of point, merit. This is mainly like a slice of life on these pieces of trash. So, I don't know if you can even find it to watch. I guess if you want to get pissed off or you want to see into the mind of some of these motherfuckers, I guess that's a point. So, like I say, it's not really a great documentary, to repeat myself, because it doesn't really delve much. Like, even with documentaries, it seemed like maybe a theme, a flow to it. Like I said, a point to try to get a justification as to why they do what they do. Like I said, no, this is... We went out and filmed following this guy a few months, and then just put it together, and here's a couple stories people have. There you go. Go figure. So, with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. I don't know what else to say. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.